Hi everyone, Tam here from Yoga Physio. I'm going to take you through a few postures that are going to help to prepare you for doing Prvritti Trikonasana. So we're going to start by taking the legs wide, hands on the hips, and just gently figure eight the hips. So you may have already done some other practices. Some down face dog would be nice before this, but I'm just going to focus here on the standing sequence. Just really loosening the hips. And then coming into that neutral position, one arm at a time. Inhale, exhale. Feel the chest lifting to give momentum to raise the arm and twist. Gaze follows the hand. So we move with the inhale because that creates length in the spine, lift in the chest, and coming into these forward bend twists, we really need to keep the chest nice and open. Now when you're even side to side, going to inhale both arms high and wide, and exhale hand to opposite foot. So we've got an internally rotating arm coming down, the back hand rests upon the back, flowing with the breath with ease. And then when you're even side to side, coming back to center. Now if you've got some bricks or even a chair, you really want some height, or a coffee table or a lounge, whatever you've got around you. We're going to come forward from the hips, okay, not the spine. So I want the spine to stay nice and straight and long. Okay, so we're going to rest the hands on those bricks or chair or whatever you've got. And we're going to inhale in our draw the bow action to turn the chest side to side. So we really want to lift the chest. We're turning around a lengthening spine, inhaling, exhale, release. Gently with the breath side to side. So if you are lower, you just need to make sure that when you twist, then the spine is straightening out. There's a little bit of a tip in the pelvis, which is fine. Get a nice little stretch through the groin. And only if that feels okay for your neck and shoulders, let the arm float up. Inhaling, exhaling. Nice broad wingspan. Now most of you probably nice to continue with the movement, but if it does feel desirable, you can pause in the position. Reaching up, not back. Okay, the shoulder is leading the arm. The arm is a little bit ahead of the shoulder. Gaze upwards if you like, or down to the floor. A little bit easier on the neck to gaze down. Okay, and on an exhale, we're going to fold all the way down now, resting your head on your bricks or your chair, Bend the knees a little if you like. So you want to be coming forward from the tailbone. And then when you're ready, strong in the legs, come up. Come back up to standing. Okay, so we're going to turn the right foot out to the side, left toes in now. And I might just face the camera so you can see better what I'm doing. Keep your bricks handy unless you're very flexible. So our feet are 6 inches wide. Imagine you're on 6-inch wide train tracks. Right thumb into the groin, and to begin with we're just going to continue with loosening in the hips. So inhale, reach up. Exhale, lift the tail, keep the chest lifted. So coming forward from the pelvis to begin, and at the last minute the trunk folds over the opposite leg. Inhale, exhale. Strong in the legs, no locking the knees. Next time you come up, change legs. Left thumb into the groin, reminding you to keep that hip drawing back, particularly as you fold forward. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, fold forward. When you feel like you're even side to side, step the feet together and relax. Relaxing back into Tadasana. Feeling the breath in the body. Okay, so now we're going to come into Prvritti Trikonasana. We'll take the right leg forward again. So if you've got your bricks or your chair handy, okay, popping the chair or the bricks just on the inside of the right foot. So we're going to come down into our Parsvakonasana, or halfway down. So we want the back straight again, just as we did when we came into it from Prvritti Parsvakonasana. So drawing that right hip back. Okay, the pelvis can tip a little bit, but you don't want it to be excessive, just enough to soften the spine. Now we'll start again with our drawing the bow action. So you can see I'm keeping this back leg straight and strong so the pelvis doesn't dip too much. Just a little bit to soften it for the low back. Most of the turning's coming through the rib cage. Inhaling, opening the chest. We've got that lovely, nice broad wingspan. Inhaling, exhaling. Gazing up or down as best serves your neck. And you might choose to continue moving in and out of it or sustain the position. Come a little bit lower. It's really keeping that right out of thigh, tucking back. And when you're ready to exhale, lie along the leg, rest forward now in Parsvakonasana. Relaxing. And then strong the legs up you come, and we'll come round to the second side. Left foot out to 90, right toes in. So calming forward, keeping that left outer thigh tucking back. And taking whatever height you need to keep your spine straight and long, inhaling, twisting around the lengthening spine. Okay, shoulders leading the arm up, elbow and hand ahead of the shoulder. So we're leading our twist through the ribcage, through the chest, not dragging the arm back. Okay, you don't want to be doing this. The arm stretching up to 12 o'clock, nice broad wingspan. And if you've done so on the first side, you might like to sustain the position this side as well. Gazing up or down as best serves your neck and shoulders. Really play around. Hopefully you get the opportunity to watch yourself in the video, or watch yourself in the mirror, and just really be attentive to the position of the hips. And exhaling, lying along the leg. Relaxing, pose of surrender. And with the strength of the legs up we come. Step the feet together. And we'll finish with a nice little fold forward in Uttanasana. Okay, so probably knees bent unless you're very flexible. You can support your back with elbows resting on bent knees. Okay, probably most of you have the mobility to slide down. Okay, if you keep the knees bent to begin with, it enables you to get this really lovely surrendering the belly along the thighs. And then according to your hamstring length and mobility, you can then start to straighten the legs. Okay, much better to have a straighter back with the tail leading than to have straight legs. You don't want to look like this. And much more weight and strain on the back there. So bend the knees as much as you need, lift the tail, surrender the spine. Relaxing the head, let the head hang. Maybe the knees straighten, maybe they don't, it really doesn't matter. So that's a nice little sequence for you. You could move now on to some of the seated poses, seated twists and forward bends, or you can complete your practice there. Just have a little meditate and shavasana and be on your way. Okay, fantastic. See you next time.